See these wrinkly crinklies underneath my eyes? They're going to look very different by the end of this video. Welcome in, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything beauty, fitness, and lifestyle for the over 50 and over 60 woman. I'm so glad you're here today. Welcome to my bathroom. And I have my little milkmaid headband on today. We're going to be talking about skincare. I'm going to be sharing some stuff that you're going to find really helpful. These are the little nuances and ongoing maintenance things that we don't really talk about when it comes to skincare, but by golly, they're so important to keeping your more mature skin looking fresh and bright and lively. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you want all the good stuff, you might want to consider signing up for my Sunday morning email newsletter. It comes out every Sunday morning. It is hands down one of the most popular things about my channel. Honestly, I could stop doing videos tomorrow and everyone would say, "Where's the newsletter?" That's how cool it is. Every Sunday morning, I send out a very short, very sweet, very free Sunday morning email newsletter, and in it I include all the cool things I found throughout the week, whether it's a good sale or a great buy, a nice piece of information that I want you to know about, anything that I feel I would share with you if we're out together having coffee. That's what goes in the Sunday morning email newsletter. You can simply sign up with the link in the description box down below. It's totally free. It's totally fun. I think you're gonna love it. Today, I want to talk about the little nuances and little ongoing maintenance things that we need to think about with a more mature skincare routine. And if you can look at my face right now, and I'll try to get up close to the camera. Right now, my skin looks probably the worst that it looks ever because I don't have any hydration on it. And hydration, I think, is kind of the theme for today, but we're going to talk about other little things that kind of support that hydration. Once we get our skincare routine sort of ongoing, we've cleaned off our skin, we've done the beginning processes of a good skincare routine, what are the things that keep our skin really, really healthy and clicking along looking the absolute best that it can? The first question might be is what happens with our skin as we get older? Why does it look crinkly and wrinkly? Why is it so dang dry? Well, it's the same reason that something we've owned for a long time, let's say we have a 30-year-old car, now the back window doesn't roll up, or the windshield wipers don't work really well, or the suspension is off. It's just over time and environmental factors particularly that really impact the functioning of our body. In other words, all our systems, from our collagen producing system to our muscle producing system to our endocrine system to our digestive system, all those things just don't click along as well as they used to. That's why it becomes super, super important for us to support our bodies, because we're kind of living in a toxic soup here. So we have to give it as much help as we can. I'm going to be walking through some things that I think are super, super important for keeping your skin as fresh and bright as possible. And I'm going to be using a line of skincare that I absolutely love for a lot of reasons. First of all, it's very, very good. I love this skincare line. I use a lot of their products all the time, and it's so affordable. Honestly, I have yet to find a $90 eye cream that I could recommend, but this skincare line is so good and so affordable. It's Eye Unique. This video is sponsored by Eye Unique. I'm thrilled about that. I've been loving their products for a long time. I'm going to be walking through all the things that I think about with my 67-year-old skin and what I've kind of learned in my 4-year skincare journey. One of the things I want to tell you is I'm not an esthetician, I'm not a skincare professional, I'm not a dermatologist, nothing. What I have learned through my 4-year skincare journey is just a lot of practical knowledge that has really helped me improve the tone, texture, and firmness of my skin. I'm going to go ahead and throw up a video from the very first couple of videos that I did on my channel. This was 4 years ago. And if you look at my skin there and look at my skin now keep in mind, my skin doesn't have any hydration on it right now. I've only washed it, and then I have done things around the house like setting up this camera and getting everything ready for this video. So my skin has had an opportunity to really, really dry down, and boy golly, I can feel it. So look at the difference in my skin now and when I first started my skincare routine. You can see a huge difference. Every everything I have done has been at home. No fillers, no Botox, no office procedures, nothing. At-home devices and skincare. So today I want to share with you the things that I like to make sure that I keep up with to keep my skin looking as good as possible. First off, washing our faces. Very, very important. And I don't wash my face every morning. Sometimes I'll just splash water on it depending on what the circumstances are, but I do wash my face every night. Before I started my skincare routine, you guys are going to be horrified at this, I would go to bed at night with my makeup on. I just didn't care about skincare. It was irrelevant to me. It was silly and stupid. And then I woke up one day when I was 62 and a half, and my skin looked horrible. Well, no wonder. I hadn't done anything to it my whole life. So wash your skin firstly. There are a couple of products from iUnique that, oh my gosh, I have just recently tried these. Love, love, love both of them. And again, so very affordable. The first one is this Candula Complete Cleansing Oil. This is a beautiful lightweight cleansing oil. If you have makeup on your face, perfect to use for that. And it's interesting, it has the most lovely scent. And I think the whole iUnique line is fragrance free, but there's something natural in this that smells so lovely and so delicious. This is a lightweight cleansing oil. I absolutely love it and super, super affordable. All the products from iUnique I'm going to be talking about today are going to be listed in the description box down below, and they have given us a coupon that you can just type in the little code and get a little bit of a discount. But I'll tell you what, the products themselves are so affordable on their own. So if you don't have a cleansing oil and an affordable one, this is $20 retail, super affordable. With the discount, you'll get a little bit off. If you don't have a cleansing oil that's super affordable, you might want to give this one a try. I absolutely love it. The second thing is the Centella Mild Cleansing Foam. This is with Centella Asiatica, which is a very, very soothing ingredient. It is pH balancing. Here's what I love about this. First of all, it says mild cleansing foam. It doesn't really foam up. It's more like a creamy cleanser, which I prefer. Here's the trick. Tiniest little amount. I'm not kidding you. Tiny, tiny, tiny is all you need because it just goes such a long way. This little container of cleansing foam is really, really going to last you a long time. So I washed my face with both of these this morning because I did my devices earlier. I had conductivity gel on my skin, which is very nourishing, but I don't want to keep it on my skin all day long. So I used the cleansing oil and then the cleansing foam. Love both of these. So my face is clean and ready to go. One of the things that we want to think about as we're working through our skincare routine is we want to do a few things. We want to make sure that the surface of our skin is continually exfoliating to get off those old dead skin cells. When you see someone a little bit older, like us, whose skin looks a little thick or a little ruddy, or maybe it doesn't have much glow on it, what has happened is that old dead skin cells have built up on the surface and they're really preventing any kind of glow from happening because the new fresh skin cells can't get up to the front of the surface. So making sure that we have an ongoing program to brighten our skin is really important. I rely on vitamin C to do that. Vitamin C is one of the most nourishing ingredients. It's a great antioxidant and it will help keep your skin brighter looking all the time. If your skin is too sensitive for vitamin C, you might want to try this Propolis Vitamin Synergy Serum. This is a vitamin C serum, but it has some very nourishing, soothing properties to it that are not going to give you that irritation that vitamin C sometimes can. This particular issue really comes up with people who have sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin or very, very dry skin, you might have to make a couple of extra steps to make sure that you're giving your skin the ingredients that are going to work for it. If you're using a vitamin C serum that is just irritating your skin, it may be cleaning off the old dead skin cells, which you want to get out of there, but if it's irritating your skin, it's causing extra stress on your skin, and you're not going to get that bright, fresh look that you're looking for because your skin is is continually stressed. This propolis serum, you might want to give it a try if your skin is too sensitive for vitamin C. I like to use a vitamin C serum every single day because that's what's helped my skin stay very, very smooth. That constant, just slight exfoliating every single day of the vitamin C serum. Right now, I want to take a little break and talk about one of the questions I get all the time in my email inbox, in DMs, in comments on my videos and over on Instagram is, how do I use this serum? Where do I put it in my routine? How do I layer them? And somewhere along the way, there has become this issue about layering serums. So right now, we're going to do a little bit of show and tell talking about layering serums. And I have the 3 serums here that I'm going to use. I'm not going to talk through them right now, but I am going to show you this little show and tell thing. The first one is the vitamin C serum. I've got a little paper towel right here. You can see it. And I'm going to put the first serum on that paper towel. Okay, so there's the vitamin C serum. Next up, I'm going to use a black snail serum, and I'll talk about that in just a second. So I've got the vitamin C serum right here. I'm going to put the black snail serum right on top of that, and then I'm going to put this beta glucan moisture serum, which is amazing, right on top of that. So we have those 3 serums right here on this paper towel. Which one's on top? You're right. None of them are. They have simply absorbed into that paper towel. So the whole issue of how do I layer the serums? Which one do I put first? Which one do I put second? Which one do I put last? It's not really as important as getting them on your skin. The bottom line is that it's all going to be absorbed into your skin. And I'll tell people a lot, just slap it on there. It's going to absorb in, it's going to do what it's meant to do. Now, this little experiment has shown us that just getting serums on your face is the important thing. However, I do my serums in a particular order. I think it just helps the human brain continue on in a structured manner, but there are serums that I'll put on first and serums that I'll put on last. So with my skincare routine today, now I don't have anything on my skin yet. I just washed it, so that's why it's looking a little bit dry and crinkly. Although even at its worst, it still looks better than it did 4 years ago. The first thing I'm going to do is put on the propolis vitamin C serum. So I'm going to fill up the dropper right here, and you know where I'm going to put this first dropper? On my neck. Because my neck needs a lot of love. It doesn't look as good as the skin on my face, and I'm going to work that down my chest. The nice thing about this vitamin C serum is it's not irritating at all. It's very, very soothing. So if your skin is too tender or sensitive to other vitamin C serums, this is really going to help out. So I'm just working this all over my face. This is the second dropper, and I'm going to go ahead and put it all over the areas of my face. With this particular serum, and of course I always finish up with the backs of my hands, this particular serum is gentle enough that I can put it on my eyelids and really, really put it underneath my eyes. If you're looking for a brightening serum that's going to be a little more gentle than a lot of the vitamin C serums out here, this propolis serum from iUnique really is a great buy. Again, super affordable, even without the discount. It's a very, very amazing price. The next thing up is the Black Snail Restore Serum. This serum stays in my skincare cabinet all the time. I love this serum because if I'm having any kind of tenderness issues with my skin, any type of irritation, anything that has challenged my skin or stressed my skin, this is what goes on my skin. This is an amazing little formula. This has long-lasting hydration. You really will see great hydration on your skin and is very, very gentle and soothing. The Black Snail really has a component in it that soothes the skin. I won't get into the weeds about that, but if you have skin irritation, this is what you want to have in your arsenal to pull out. One of the things that I use this for regularly is if I have dermarolled or if I have done a peel on my skin, an at-home peel, this is what goes on my skin afterwards. It is so soothing and so nourishing for the skin. I'll do my peel, then this goes on my skin, then a moisturizer goes on my skin, and I go to bed because our skin heals heals at night. That's the only time it's going to heal is when we're sleeping. So I do all those kind of stressors on my skin, whether it's derma rolling or a chemical peel at home. I'll do those in the evening. The black snail serum goes all over my skin, moisturizer, and I go to bed. That's a great way to keep your skin turning over and looking as fresh as possible, and then soothing it after you're done with that procedure. So the black snail serum is going to go on my skin today. I'm going to start with the first dropper full, and that's going to go on my neck. Because my neck needs it. And then I'm going to take another full dropper full. That's going to go into my hand, and I'm just going to start patting that around my face. The areas that I really focus on with my hydration, with my soothing serums, is underneath my eyes. Because as you could see from the start of this video, that's where things on my face get really crinkly and wrinkly. So I'm just patting this around my face. It's a lovely serum. I just really love this. And I'll tell you, if you have any skin irritation, you might want to give this a try. It really is very effective. Last up of the serums is the Beta Glucan Power Moisture Serum. If you haven't heard of beta glucan, there is another ingredient that I'm sure you've heard of, which is hyaluronic acid. Some scientific studies have shown that beta glucan, which acts like hyaluronic acid, really moisturizing or hydrating your skin. Studies have shown that beta glucan holds in 20% more moisture than hyaluronic acid. iUnique pretty much uses beta glucan in their product line. I really love it. It includes beta glucan is a natural polymer polysaccharide derived from a mushroom yeast. You don't have to remember that. All you have to remember is if you're looking for hydration, this is going to be your best friend. This goes on my skin every single day, and I'll show you how to use it. First of all, I'm going to get that first dropper full, and where's that going to go? That's right, onto my neck, because my neck does not look that great again. However, if I can keep my neck really hydrated, then it's gonna look a lot better than if it's dried out and all crinkly. So that's going on my neck and down onto my chest. One thing that this hydration is going to do is it's going to make my skin look plumper. And when it's plumper, it smooths out the wrinkles and makes my skin look a little bit fresher. One of the things that happens as we get older is that our skin dries out. We've all had that experience. All of a sudden, the skin on our arms is super dry, the skin on our legs is super dry, the skin on our face is super dry. It is simply the result of the functionality of the moisture production for our skin just getting a little bit tired and worn out. So anything that we could do to keep that moisture onto our skin is really going to help. I have found over the years of my skincare routine that if I keep up with the moisture, it really makes a difference. In other words, if I put on a good moisturizing product or two one day and then nothing for 3 days and put it on again, it's just not going to look as good and fresh and plump as if I'm on it all the time. I try never ever to let my skin sit without some type of moisture on it. This morning when I washed my face and then I didn't put anything on afterwards, that's one of the few times I can remember in the last couple of years that I didn't have anything on my face. And when I have finished washing my face, and this is a little added tip, leave some of that hydration, that water hydration on your skin. In other words, wash your face and then pat it not all the way dry, and then start applying your serums. That hydration from the water is not only going to help the serums absorb into your skin, but you're going to be amazed at how much more hydrated your face looks because those serums have helped to push that moisture into your skin. So I have that hydration on my neck. I'm telling you, if you end up ordering a couple of these products, feel your skin afterwards. My neck skin feels like silk. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Beta Glucan Moisture Serum, 1 dropper full, right here onto my hand. The way that I do this is every morning when I'm kind of through my serums, this is what goes on my skin right before my moisturizer. I want that hydration. And you guys know that I am always looking for dewy and glowy with my skin, not only in my skincare, but with my makeup, because for me, I feel that just helps my skin look the best that it can look. So I've got that beta glucan serum in the palm of my hand. I'm going to take 2 fingers, and where am I going to put this first? That's right underneath my eyes, because that's the area on my face that ends up looking the crinkly and wrinkliest. So I want to get as much moisture and hydration into that skin, because that's going to kind of smooth out that wrinkly, crinkly bit. Then the rest that's on my hand, I'm going to go ahead and put it around my face and just patting it in. I guess it makes me feel like I'm controlling it more. I don't know, kind of silly, huh? And you guys can probably already see the difference in my skin just adding the hydration of these 3 serums. So far I've added the vitamin C serum, and then I added the Black Snail Restore serum, and then I topped everything off with the beta glucan moisture serum. Now I want you guys to look at my skin now, particularly underneath my eyes. What a difference, right? Just getting that moisture on my skin has probably taken a few years off the appearance of my skin. That's why the hydration is so very important. Keeping the skin cleaned off of old dead skin cells, adding nourishing ingredients like the Black Snail serum that's going to really support your skin barrier and the functionality, and then hydrate, 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 hydrate. So I have the 3 serums on now, and my skin is looking quite a bit better. Now I'm going to top it off, and this is probably, in all my years of doing my YouTube channel on skincare, 4 years now, this is in my top list of favorite products. This is without a doubt the most hydrating moisturizer I have ever found, and I've been talking about this for a while. Again, from iUnique, and so affordable. This is the iUnique Beta Glucan. So we've got the Beta Glucan again, Daily Moisture Cream. This stuff is amazing. I'm not kidding you. When I want super hydration on my skin, which is about every day, this is what I use. There is something magical about this cream, and I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on the back of my hand. It is so lightweight that I don't understand how it hydrates the way it does. It's got to be the beta glucan in the formulation. So this is what I use on my face. And I'm going to take my 2 fingers right here, and where am I going to start? That's right, on my neck. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm sealing in all those serums that I used and topping it off with just an amazing level of hydration. So this is what I have left for the skin on my face. You don't need a lot of this. And again, I'm going to start underneath my eyes, because that's kind of where my toughest area is as far as keeping that hydration. And I'm just going to start pressing that into my skin. This is such a lovely formula. The only complaint that I have about this is I wish it came in a bigger container. I would love a bigger container with a pump, because I really use this stuff and I would like it to last a little bit longer with a bigger container, although you don't need very much. So now I have pressed that into my skin, and I'll tell you, the difference in how my skin feels and how it looks is really amazing. So keeping that hydration underneath my eyes, primarily on my face, and then down onto the other areas of my skin, look at the difference in how my skin looks after I've given it some nourishment, a brightener, something that's going to help restore the skin barrier, and then lots and lots of hydration. The last concept that I want to close with today is, think of skincare a lot like cooking. You're not going to be able to find 2 women who make their spaghetti sauce the same way. They just don't. And you don't make your spaghetti sauce the same way every time. Maybe you throw in a little more garlic this time, a little more oregano this time, maybe sausage and ground beef this time, maybe mushrooms this time. You change it up depending on what your mood is and what your taste is. The same holds true for skincare. Every woman is going to do do it a little bit different because her needs are different. What she's looking for is different. Maybe she has drier skin during the winter than during the summer. So the hydration during the winter becomes super, super important because the air is a whole lot drier. And keep it so it shows that you're going to be doing your skincare a little bit different depending on the time of the year, depending on if your skin has some issues, whether it's stressed, whether it's having some type of breakout or sensitivity. Keep moving around your skincare so that it can really meet the needs of your skin. I want to thank iUnique again for sponsoring this video. It's a wonderful line of skincare, and it's been so wonderful to show you all the things that I keep in mind with my skincare routine. First of all, make sure that your skin is cleaned. Then make sure that you get something on your skin that's going to help to brighten it and clean off those old dead skin cells. Today we use the Propolis Vitamin C Serum. Then you want to make sure that you have something that nourishes it. Today we use the Black Snail Restore Serum. Super hydrating, super nourishing. For extra hydration, which I find always looks good on my skin, the Beta Glucan Power Moisture Serum followed up with a Beta Glucan Cream. This little duo right here is my secret weapon to making sure that my skin stays hydrated, moist, and plump throughout the day. And what it does for me is that it really smooths out those little wrinkly crinklies underneath my eyes. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this information fun, useful, and helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You guys know it just tickles me when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything beauty, fitness, and lifestyle for the over 50 and over 60 woman. Make it a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.